So Mr. Ye, now I know why I need a surgical smoke evacuator, and I know a little bit more about how they work, but the information around performance can be confusing. How do I choose a unit that will work best for my environment and avoid buyer's remorse?
Great question. First of all, let me say that if anybody would like to learn more about the subject in depth, we have other YouTube videos available to explain it in greater depth.
Okay.
Most of the data out there requires smoke evacuators to be within 1 inch or 2 inches from the site of smoke generation. So if this were the area where the smoke is being generated, you have to be practically on top of it to capture it.
Oh, yeah.
Because at one diameter out, you've lost 92% of entry velocity. 2 diameters out, you've already lost 98%. That means you're done at this point, which is why you have to be that close. With the TX nozzle, you can be 3 to 4 inches out and still capture it all.
Wow.
See, the difference in the distance really creates an ease of use that is not available to you in the other way, and still be able to completely capture the smoke. That's because the patented horn creates a venturi which pulls the smoke in and creates a larger field of influence. The second thing is, when you're working, does the smoke evacuator have a boom arm that allows you to work without having an assistant? Oftentimes, you need to do it by yourself, or the assistant is busy doing something else. The third item is, does it have a foot switch? Rather than trying to turn the machine on and off with your hand and contaminating your hands, the pneumatic foot switch is one puff of air that activates and deactivates the machine. This can be submerged in liquid, and there's no risk of electric shock. Even the small voltage foot pedals you can get a shock from. So this is the safest foot switch on the market.
Okay.
The other considerations are, can the smoke evacuator be wall mounted? This is wall mounted flush next to the hyfricator. In small exam rooms, that's particularly important because you don't have the space for a cart or a box sitting on the floor or somewhere else. For larger rooms, we have the cart mount, which allows you to move it right up to the surgical table. And the third option is to take the machine itself and putting it on the counter or on a push cart. So there's a lot of versatility in the ease of use. And if it isn't easy to use, you won't use it.
Right.
And so therefore, when you buy something, avoiding buyer's remorse, you want something that will work for you. And this gives you all the options. The next one is something that most people are very concerned about, and that's noise. They will tout the fact that it's under 60 decibels, but that was measured in an anechoic room or a soundproof room. In a small exam room, the noise waves actually amplifies, and the noise can be deafening. And so when it's that loud, most people will avoid using the smoke evacuator. The Acu-Evac has a low noise volume, which most people can see the minute they turn it on, because they are used to such much noisier machines on the market. And the other item of great interest is money, which is cost.
Sure.
Acquisition cost is what you're paying for the machine, but use cost is actually more important. Just like anybody who has a computer printer will know, when you bought a computer printer, it was only a few dollars, but the ink will cost you many, many times the cost of the printer. Likewise, the Acu-Evac has a higher upfront cost because of all the things that are built into it, but the use cost is designed to be with the practitioner in mind. The other products on the market are like your computer printer. Draws you in with a lower price, and you just keep paying and paying for high cost of filters. And last but not least, talk to the people who have one. We'd be happy to supply you with references of people who can tell you how our product works, whether it satisfies their needs and solves their problems. And likewise, ask other brands for references as well. And be sure to call them, because once you bought it, there's your buyer's remorse. It's too late. With the Acu-Evac, we give you 30-day money-back guarantee. We're so sure it will solve your problem that you won't return it. And we're the only company that provides that.
Sounds like all very good reasons to purchase an Acu-Evac.
Well, you won't be sorry.
Thank you.